So we have a situation, and I thought, why not shoot some content in case somebody else ever finds himself in this predicament and has to figure out what to do. So I have an order. Usually my issue is with FedEx. FedEx has been the worst to me and my business and many others for that matter. But this time it's UPS. So we put in a rush order for there were some RIP shirts. So I bought I do DTF stuff, me and my partner. So we put a bunch of transfers together, shipped it on time, did it overnight. It should have been here yesterday. And we start tracking it, and it says that the delivery date has been changed to Monday. The funeral is Sunday. Tonight is the viewing. Today's Saturday. So we're in trouble, and we can't get the transfers. And the part that sucks, I just woke up this morning to try to track it again, and it's in a city called Mather, which is about 20 minutes from me. And they say that it's on a truck stuck because there's delays. So I can't even get it till Monday. So what do I do in the situation? Well, we had to reach out to a friend of mine named Mike, who does screen printing. And so he's going to do the screen printing part, the majority of these shirts. I'm cutting out a ton of vinyl. So we're going to do some vinyl screen print stuff in order to get these 50 plus shirts done for tonight's viewing. It is 10:30 in the morning right now. I think we have enough time, but this is how we're resolving that situation. We're going vinyl and screen printing because UPS delayed our transfers. No lie, I'm stressed. I hate this feeling because I'm about to do these in vinyl. They're front and back. So on the back, there's a bunch of numbers. What's the number? 17 on each of these. And then there's these big block letters in Old English. So I have to cut all that out, 50 of each. And I know I can stick them all like on a 12 by 12 or something. Damn, man. This is frustrating because it's going to take a long time. I know I'm going to be here for hours. So I got the shirts all boxed up. Now it's time to run them over to my boy so that he can do the small RIP stuff to help me out so that I don't have to weed all those. I'm going to start weeding out, as you can see. We got some yards. Yards of some Caesar. We're going to use some Caesar Easy Weed today. All right. Had to take myself a quick shower. Cool off. I was stressing. So now we are heading over to drop off the box of shirts to my buddy that's gonna do some screen printing on these to help me out. And man, stressful, but I really feel like we're gonna get it done. All right, so we made it. We're here, but check us out. Tell me you're a screen printer without telling me you're a screen printer. My guy's setup is official. So this is Mike. You guys can see him. Mike's got his business is called what? MZ Designs, and look at my man's is set up. So look, something interesting. I always preach how I don't advertise as much and I get a ton of business. He doesn't have to advertise. How did you even get into this?
Just started off with a couple clients and they just went from there.
And look, and he's busy. He has schools, baseball teams, and he's saving our life right now. So he's going to take care of the end of this business part for us. Well, the RIP shirts. And so if you want to get a hold of Mike, if you need anything screen printed embroidery,
embroidery, screen printing, hats.
All that good stuff. You got to email him though. What's your email address, Mr. Mike?
mzamorabaseball@comcast.net.
Okay, guys, we just left. The screen printer. Hey, his setup was beautiful, and it's good to know. Hey, look, that's another. Okay, so we had never worked together before. This is our first time working together, and so I had never seen this setup. This is the first time, but to know that I now have a guy that's less than 30 minutes away or so, who can handle all of my embroidery and things like that, and screen printing things, if and when I need. And I'll link you guys if you guys are interested in, if you're in the Sacramento area, Elk Grove, I don't know what else is up here, but I'll link you to this fella because, like I said, his stuff was official. So let's keep our fingers crossed. He was drying the screens as you saw when I pulled up. So, he just got to do a couple passes, thank God. And we'll be done with those and be done for the viewing tonight. Again, guys, this is not something I was expecting to do. Let me roll my windows up. It's kind of windy. Not something I was expecting to do. It's just what happened. So you have to always, like I said, like I preach, having a backup plan. You have to always have a backup plan. And thank God that he was available today to even help me out to do the screen printing portion of everything. The unfortunate part is in this situation, and whatever he works out with them, God willing, he's taken care of. But in this situation, I didn't charge any labor. Their RIP stuff, I knew a cousin of the person that passed, and so I didn't charge any labor. We bought all the materials, which were the transfers, bought all the shirts, and so there was nothing I can really give them back. So I felt terrible inside. I still kind of feel terrible because I want to give them something, but again, I didn't charge them labor, and I can't. I can't return the transfers. I can't return the shirts, and so the least I can do is connect with, this fella Mike to do some screen prints and stuff, and we're both combining our services to be able to bless them for this, this going home. What's up, y'all? So, some bad news. Disappointed. It is 6:43. I started this morning. Took a lot of these shirts over to the screen printer. The viewing is going on right now, and unfortunately, the shirts didn't get done for the viewing. So I'm disappointed in myself. Even though I had no control over UPS or anything like that, the screen printer was doing an amazing job. But screen printing stuff just to dry or whatnot, I guess. And there was a few more shirts that were added. I'm doing some stuff in vinyl still, and just didn't make it. So now they're at this viewing, and nobody has their shirts. I feel horrible. I'm an emotional dude, so I'm disappointed. I'm sad. Hell, I almost feel like crying because I'm just like, I hate to do that to people. I hate to feel like I let somebody down, and I let them down. Even though it's out of my control. Like, I still let them down. And on top of that, you're laying somebody to rest tomorrow. The shirts will be done, just shortly from now, and they'll have them for the funeral tomorrow. And at least they have them, and that's probably the most important part. But still, though, what? How do you not provide these people what they paid for when they needed it? Even though it was like, again, there was some other things, some other stipulations where, things were delivered a little bit late. We did do a rush, but damn, they don't have the shirts for the viewing. Disappointed, man. So this is the first time, my first time ever that I've had to deal with a situation like this and not being able to have the product. Again, due to the circumstances, it wasn't me. It's UPS. How do you explain that? Like, I don't know how to feel. It's a first for me, and it feels really horrible inside. So, anyhow, guys, I'm in here weeding out some other stuff, as you can see, and hopefully they'll still like the shirts and everything tomorrow. I don't even know what to say right now. At this point, I'm just rambling. because I'm just upset with myself. I took a break to go eat, to go calm down, to go relax, to go let my emotions out. And now I'm coming back in here to finish it off. I'm weeding the last 4 of this RIP section stuff. And then we'll press it and be done. You know, there's nothing I could do. I was really beating myself up earlier. And, you know, it's the first time I've been in a situation like this where even though I had some options, it just wasn't fast enough. So, to be honest with you, if you've gotten through this video, I don't really have any option other than just you have to deal with it as it comes. I mean, I had an option as far as like other ways to print it, because remember when I first had these, or when I first ordered these prints, they were transfers that didn't make it on time because of UPS, right? So I knew that I can still do the same stuff in vinyl. It would just took a long time, and obviously it has, because I'm sitting here still weeding stuff out, getting some other stuff screen printed to help out with the process, and I still wasn't able to deliver on time. I mean, having a backup such as like another way to do the job, if it's doable. Luckily in this situation, there weren't any pictures of the actual individual that passed. They didn't want any pictures of this person, so more, you know, numbers and wording and things like that. So that helped out. Had there been a picture on there, I mean, there's a way around that too, because I would have just used maybe a heat transfer paper or something like that instead. You know, copy, or my inkjet printer. I probably would have went that route to do the image of the person if there was one, but there wasn't. You know, so anyways, now that I've cut it all out, I'm gonna press these and fold them up, bag them up, whatever, box them up. And I've talked to the person who says, you know, hey, we're just gonna pick them up at 9 o'clock in the morning. No worries. There's also a couple other orders that came in, you know, that we can still do, and so we'll get through it. So they're understanding. There's nothing that we can do, and you know, they're just kind of going with it too. So what can you do? All right, guys, so I have pressed the last of the stack that I had. They came out pretty well, pretty nice actually. But so now we've arranged to get the shirts delivered to them tomorrow morning by 9 so that they can at least have them for the funeral tomorrow, which is a good thing. I've settled down a little bit, knowing that there's nothing I can do. I did my best, and so we still got the job done. But I'm a little disappointed still, but not as bad as I was a little earlier. So anyway, these are the things that can happen. So you got to be prepared. Sometimes there's just things that are out of your control, like this situation right here, so you have to just do what you possibly can. And luckily I had other options. So always have a backup plan. Even if situations like this happen where you still couldn't deliver right on time, at least you're still going to deliver. So with that, guys, I am out. There is no more. The shirts got done, and they'll pick them up tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching this long process, watching me hurt, watching my feelings hurt, watching me just beat myself up, but still get the job done. Never quit though, never quit. So please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Let me know if this has ever happened to you, and if it has, how did you handle it? On that note, guys, I'm out.